when they go to Luke's with Mia, so the Gilmore girls walk in with Mia. Luke greets them. He gives Mia a big hug, and then he doesn't let her go. His giant man arms are like around her. You can't see, but my arms are like this. I'm illustrating. But his giant man arms are around Mia, and he leans back a little and she leans back a little, and then they like have a conversation before he like lets her out of his arms.
I made note of that mentally. I always chalk that up to like two things. One, some people are physically closer to other people and they feel comfortable with it, and it's just not where I am. And two, when it's on screen, they have you stand so close. Like, when do people talk like when they're just face to face like this? But you have to, I mean, you catch people sitting on the couch and they're sitting like glued next to each other when there's space, and that's not their relationship. So I kind of figure it had to be in the shot, and it shows warmth physically in a way that on TV you can get away with it. But in real life, it would just be like, why are we still? And also, I think that you and I might be a little bit not
to have a conversation. Like when I saw you, I hugged you and then stepped back and started talking. I didn't hug you and then start talking to you during the hug.
No.
A hug is a brief event.
Yes.
Unless there's mitigating circumstances.
I mean, normally, have you ever seen Luke hug anyone else, like in a greeting or otherwise?
And how hot is Luke's arms? How hot are Luke's arms for realsies? He's got great arms. I was like, oh my God, Luke, I want to be in your giant man embrace. He's like all like strong. I'm an arms girl. I like nice arms. I thought Luke was very sexy in his hug to Mia.
Forget that while you're like spewing like, what is going on? They're just like, but isn't he cute? I forget.
He's so cute. And he has like the rolled up sleeve thing where you just see his like forearm and he's like, oh, get in my man hug.
I think when I was younger, I was like, but I get it more like, I think I liked boys who looked like girls earlier on in my life, and I don't know why. And then the more scruffy, like masculine features as I grew older made more sense to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a thing.
My pendulum swings back and forth for that kind of thing, but I always like good arms, even on the dainty waifs that I date. You know who you are. I'll date a dainty waif, a pretty boy. I'll go pretty boy to, rough. Okay.
Yeah,
Moving on.
I can't say I have a type, but yeah.
I don't have a type, except I like nice arms and shoulders.
You just want to be able to be fireman carried.
Yeah, that's nice. I do like a good fireman carry.
So after the embrace, excuse me. Do you need another minute?
Yeah. So after the embrace, they sit down.
We see how close Fran and got to see Luke. She got to see him grow up, apparently. And
they start talking about
how he was
as a kid, and Lorelai can't get enough. Turns out he was super into Star Trek.
Yeah, he helped people carry groceries, and then we find out for $1 a bag, which is like, that's a good price. Always had a skateboard, which I did not picture, and for one whole year he wore a Star Trek shirt. And I love how that was back in the day, that was something that you might hide, although you're wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, I'm into Star Trek. I'm such a nerd.
Right. Now it's the gentle of nerdiness is Star Trek. I pictured him skateboard easier than Star Trek, actually. I felt like I could see him on a skateboard easier than I could see him in a Star Trek shirt.
Once they said it, I saw it. And then once they said the Star Trek, I saw that too. Because, okay, I'm going to say it. Star Trek is pretty philosophical. And I could see him in his lonerness that he portrays sometimes be in that kind of thinking and appreciate it on his own. But only after they said it, I'm like, oh yeah, I could see that.
I mean, I was very philosophical on my skateboard.
Hey, a skateboard is kind of like the surfboard of land.
Yeah.
And those guys are usually philosophical in one way or another.
It's the snowboard, it's the surfboard, it's the skateboard.
It's a state of mind. It's a hang. It's a trip. I mean, all these words are, they all have a lot in common.
Yeah.
With the people.
That's true. I mean, my skateboard career was approximately 6 minutes. But I was very philosophical in those 6 minutes, let me tell you.